job security, healthcare, travel, education, military discounts, airport perks, paid vacation, gym membership, credit card waivers. That was me timing myself for 15 seconds to see how many military benefits I will be able to mention as an active duty service member. Let's do something together, shall we? Let me give you 15 seconds on the clock, okay? Just to be fair. Let's see how many benefits that come with your job that you can also call out in 15 seconds. Shall we? 15 seconds on the clock. Let's go.
So we need to move like water.
This was actually fun. If you were able to mention at least 5 benefits you get from your job without having to think too much within this 15 seconds, I'm happy for you. However, you're going to be even happier for me after this video because I am going to give you about 22 benefits you can get from the military as an active duty service member. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to another interesting episode of our shenanigans. If you are new, welcome. However, if you are a returning subscriber, you know you have my heart. You and I are best friends. We are locked in. We are wasting no time today because I know what you are here for and I'm going to give it to you. So let's get straight into the video. The first very obvious benefit you get from being an active duty service member in the military, precisely the army, is steady pay and allowances. Of course, I know with every other job, you get paid as you should. When it comes to the military, when it comes to the US Army, it is over 90% guaranteed that you're going to get paid mid-month and the end of the month. As long as you stay in service, there is going to be a consistent flow of income, which is going to be mid-month and the end of the month. In a layman term, you're going to see money in your bank account every 2 weeks. So whatever pay grade you are, your monthly income after taxes is going to be split into almost 2 equal halves, one on the 15th, which is mid-month, and then one at the end of the month, sometimes the first of every month. So yes, as long as you stay in the military, you will see a very steady, consistent, and continuous inflow of money or income in your bank account every 2 weeks. It never misses, it never lies. The next one, job security. If you need an example of a job or career option you can barely get fired from, is the US Army. Your job is secured until you get yourself in trouble, right? Like any other job. However, with other jobs, a little mistake or a little slack can get you fired. It's not like that in the US Army. This is one of the career paths where mistakes are allowed as long as you learn in the process. So example, let me use McDonald's because I worked in McDonald's before I joined the military, right? Or any other restaurants, or think about any of the other shops or outlets, right? I know for sure when you show up late for your shift for some amount of times, or you make any job related mistake, the chances of you getting fired is very high. I have seen situations, especially during the COVID times, where people jobs actually called them. The HR team of their workplace actually called them and laid them off via a telephone call or a Zoom meeting or whatever. For the little time I've been in the military, I have never seen that happen in my 6 years. Unless you get yourself in trouble for something really major, that can go overlooked. So yes, as long as you keep up with that good conduct in the US Army, your job will forever be yours. The next one is paid vacation. Now, I can't really speak much on how exactly the paid leave or paid vacation works on the civilian side. But baby, honey, when I take leave to go on my little vacations, honey, baby, I am still getting paid. Okay, so I can be on a cruise to Miami. I can be at the highest peak on earth and I'll still get that alert. Ding ding, money received. The next one is travel and adventure, as well as relocation opportunities. Have you seen all the US Army service member in different parts of the world, like Japan, Korea, Germany, some parts of Africa, and all of that? The military allows that. You didn't knew that? Oh, now you knew. Now you really knew. As an active duty service member serving in the US Army, you can sometimes choose where you want to go. And then if you are married, you can choose if you want to go with family or solo. Let me blow your mind. You can also go along with your pets. Oh yes, all the moving costs associated with you moving, PCSing, TDYing to all these locations that I mentioned, you know who is going to pay for those costs? The Army. Yes, the United States Army is going to assume all these moving related costs. Yes, they absolutely will. So all you have to do is request, receive, and move. As simple as that. That's why I'm here in Germany. That's exactly what I did. And when you get to these countries, guess what is waiting for you to do? Travel and explore. You got that right. Yeah. You clocking that yet? Travel and adventure, and it's more cost efficient as compared to you being in the US and traveling to these places. So me being in Germany right now, I can go to Czech Republic with just driving. I can go to Italy. I can go to Austria, UK. I can go to all the European countries you can think of, which is more cost efficient and cheaper as compared to if I was coming from the United States of America. So yes, I would definitely take travel and adventure and not have to worry about all the costs of moving. The next one, bonuses and special incentives. So let's talk about bonuses first. When I was joining the US Army, which was my first enlistment process, I was awarded $4,000 bonus for enlisting in my MOS. People get more. People in other MOSs get more than that, okay? And you don't just get these bonuses for first time in the Army only. You can also get these bonuses depending on your MOS and some other things, even during your re-enlistment processes. So say you joined the Army in 2018 and then your contract is 3 years. So after 3 years, which is 2021, when you are renewing your contract, which is the re-enlistment process, depending on your MOS and some other things, you could be eligible to get even more money than when you first joined. Yes, most definitely. I would take that. I will. It's free money. I will take it with no questions asked, okay? For the special incentives, there's something called the special duty pay in the US Army, which is for people who do special things like the name implies. So for these people who fall under the special duty category, they get this special duty pay. If you want to know more about that, you're going to have to talk to your recruiter. I'm not a recruiter, so I know less, but your recruiter can definitely tell you more. So always ask about special duty and special duty pay when you are planning to join the military, precisely the US Army. Yeah. The next one is free gym membership. When you join the US Army, Planet Fitness, Fitness for 10, and all the other fitness clubs have nothing on you. You know why? Because with a simple ID card swipe, you can get access to every gym facility on any military installation in the world. Oh yeah, everyone in the military take advantage of that. So if some of my friends who are not in the military are talking about paying outrageous amounts for gym membership, I could never. I can't relate, girl. I cannot relate, because what is gym membership bills? What is that? I don't know nothing about that. So yes, if you're an active duty service member in the US Army, you get to use the gym and all the facilities in the gym for free. Yes, please. Did you know your active duty status can get you a free admission into some of these museums and theme parks? Oh yes, it sure will. Because 2023 summer, I went to SeaWorld and Volcano Bay in Florida for free. Yeah. Oh yes, I took advantage of that. If I can go for free, I mean, why not? So yes, I went to SeaWorld and Volcano Bay for free. You might not always get these perks for entirely free for every time you go. However, this brings me to my next benefit, military discounts. Did you know we get discounts for some things other people pay in full? Oh yes, absolutely. Your military status can get you a lot of discounts. Make sure when you go for your in-person shopping spree or even the online shopping, make sure you ask for your military discounts, because baby, I am not paying for full if I can pay at a discounted price. Yeah. Remember, your military discounts are not for only routine and cheap purchases, okay? They are also for high value purchases like cars, houses, or even yachts. I will ask, at least. Worst case scenario is they're going to tell me, no man, we don't do military discounts for these items. Better late than never. So yes, military discounts Absolutely. What is one of the most prestigious and reputable credit cards in the history of American credit cards? Oh, wait. You are very right. The American Express card. Baby, have you seen the design of that card? I don't have mine with me right now. I could have shown it to you. Have you seen the repute? Have you seen the prestige with this credit card? No? Oh, you can't relate? Oh, join the military then. Guess who has both credit cards? Me. I do. When I found out that just being in the US Army can get me the American Express credit cards, I was like, why not? And I didn't apply for one only. I applied for two. Because if you're going to run my credit, it doesn't hurt to ask for two, right? So I killed two birds with a stone. Yes, so I applied for the gold and platinum. The gold and platinum without having to pay any annual fee that came with them, because all the fees that other people pay and all the line that other people have to go through in order for them to get this American Express, whether platinum or gold credit card, we don't do that here. And do you know the perks that come with the American Express card? Or you don't? That's why I'm here. Let's go through it. So among the many Express deals and perks, I know of the hotel, flights, and rental deals. Yes, there's cashback options, there's hotel credits options and other credits. And my personal favorite is the free access to these airport lounges. Ooh, because what? Your girl loves to travel, and you know these long layovers during travels, I'll be in the lounge. Like, catch me in the lounge, okay? If I have to wait for 3 hours or more, I'm going to the lounge. Catch me in the lounge. I had no idea my American Express card could get me access to airport lounges. I didn't until one of my friends put me on. And since then, my travels have been demure. My travels have been very less stressful and more fun. I'm not even gonna lie. So check that out. You need that. At least I need that. I don't know about you, but I know you do. It's no news that whenever people are told to go get lawyers or seek legal counseling for any reason at all, they're like, huh? No, we're not doing that. Because these services are expensive, especially getting a lawyer or any legal advice. Okay, among other high-rated services like financial, counseling, therapy, and all of that. Did you know I get all these high-rated services for free in the military? Did you know that? Oh, you didn't? I'm telling you right now. Because of my active duty status, I get all these high-rated services for free. So talk of legal advice, financial advice, physical and mental therapy, relationship counseling, you name them, and any other counseling or these special services in general. I get all of these services for free because I am active duty military. How cool is that? You know what's crazy? We kinda unintentionally underestimate these services, but once you utilize them, you know, oh, when you are in the US Army on active duty status, you get legal, financial, physical, mental, relationship, marriage, family counseling, advice, coaching, mentoring for free, with 0 down payments and 0 future payments. I like that. At least I like that. I love that. So yes, join the great team. When you are active duty military, you get comprehensive healthcare for free or at a very low cost. I'm talking medical, dental, vision care for all soldiers and their family members. Yes, this is self-explanatory. So if you are military, especially on active duty status, you get the whole package. You get the whole comprehensive healthcare package, which is dental, vision, and all other medical needs for free or at a very low cost. For my travel lovers, for my travel buddies, not to forget the airport perks. I love me an airport perk. I know you do. So active duty service members especially and their family members get an option for flight upgrades, seats selection, free check bags, oversized luggage exemption, priority to skip lines if you want to. And also, let me blow your mind, ability to bring your service animals. So you see all the little cute German shepherds and the smart ones that be on the flight? They earned that. So yes, all these airport perks are available for active duty service members. This is for us. This is for me and you. Okay, so I'll take advantage of that. I will grab it with full force. I love my job. I do. I do. No, I do. I know it's not very easy for some of us to break our lease whenever we want. I can relate. With my active duty status and some military orders, I can break my lease even if I've lived in a property for an hour. Yes, I can. I absolutely can. Okay? So before I came to Germany, my lease was not due until late November. I came to Germany in June. Remember, we went to Ghana in May 2024? Yes. So I even broke my lease a little earlier in May, and it came to Germany in June. I know you can't do that. I don't know how it works in the civilian world, but I know it might involve a whole lot of process, bureaucracy, and even near to impossible in some cases. However, if you're active duty military, your military orders facilitate you to break your lease, even if you've lived less than a day in a rented or leased property. I didn't make the rules. I came to meet them, and I'm just enjoying, okay? Don't hate. What you can do though is Did someone say free holiday meals and drinks? Oh, I'm going there. Where the food and the drinks are at is where I be. Okay? I'm a foodie and a certified one, of course. So yes, as a military member, you can get free food as well as drinks on some federal holidays. Veterans Day is the biggest one. So during Veterans Day, if you are serving or served, watch out for them restaurants in your area because they be giving out free foods for military members and families, whether you are still serving or served before. Look out for those holidays. Did you know I have a bachelor's degree?
Good job, Rebecca!
And did you know I'm in the pursuit of my master's degree as well? Oh, you didn't? Oh, you just found out. Guess what though? I acquired my bachelor's degree for free, and I'm doing my master's for free as well. Don't tell no one. It's a secret, okay? Yes, if you're an active duty service member, there are some countless education benefits you as a service member can enjoy or pass it down to your family members. I'm talking about tuition assistance, the popular TA that you hear your military friends talk about. It's a big one. It's an annual $4,500 disbursement towards a college degree or qualified certifications. There's GI Bill, scholarships, and an option for student loan repayment. And also, some of these education benefits, like the tuition assistance for sure, and the GI Bill, can be passed down to qualifying family members. So if you don't want to go to school, that's okay. That's absolutely okay. Maybe your family members might want to. So make sure that educational disbursement does not go to waste and pass it down to people who want to utilize that. Leading to my next benefit is the career training and certifications. Being in the military automatically exposes you to continue career counseling, development on the job, and even after service, which lead to career progression, right? Because you acquire technical skills, leadership development, which is transferable even after your military life into the civilian world. Remember, I mentioned tuition assistance, which is the TA in our previous discussion, and also certifications. Yes, so if you don't want to use your $4,500 annual educational disbursement towards a college degree or a college path, you can use that for various certifications around your MOS or even outside your MOS. So say you are in an IT field, regardless if your MOS is IT related or not, and you want to pursue a certification in IT, the military allows that actually. So you don't necessarily have to use your $4,500 educational disbursement for college goals only. You can also use that towards your certifications, any eligible certifications at all, and it's as many as you want, as long as that certifications is available and it's an option for you to take. So yes, you can do that too. And of course, we can't talk about all these benefits without mentioning personal development. It is of no doubt that joining the military allows you for growth in all aspects of your life. I'm going to use myself as an example so it is more clear. Joining the military has elevated my physical, emotional, financial, mental, educational, confidence, personality, and a lot to the next level. I am absolutely not the person I was before I joined the military. And of course, other jobs can get you there, but I'm telling you, the military is going to make you grow in a pace that you never expect. Because as soon as you assume the rank of a non-commissioned officer, like an NCO, it doesn't matter your age, you are already assuming a leadership position, and you have to mentor and coach others. And if you want to be a great leader, you definitely lead from the front, and you lead by example. So you're always finding ways to become a better version of yourself as the day goes, alongside also coaching and mentoring your soldiers. And mind you, it is not that strict. Even though your supervisors expect nothing but the best from you, there's always room for making mistakes and learning from that experience. So yes, it doesn't matter your age. When it's time to be a leader, you have to be a leader in the military. What a better way for personal development. I like that. Most of the things we have talked about are all about the soldiers and the service members. Let's talk about the family members of service members too. What are some of the benefits service members' families can get? Service members' family members can also have access to career and job opportunities. I've seen family members of some service members work at most of the on-post shops, like the PS, the commissaries, some restaurants on post, and even some service shops like CIF, LRC, the SSA, education centers, you name it. So yes, service members' family members are not left out at all. My job also gives me the opportunity to buy new clothing or gear every year. I am talking about our very own annual clothing allowance. So every year we get annual clothing allowances. So I joined the military on February 19, 2019. So every February 19th, as long as I'm still in the military, I get issued a good amount of money for clothing. So I can buy uniforms, shoes, boots, or anything regarding the military that I need. But do I buy clothes? Do I actually buy clothes with that money? That money is actually for you. It will be put in your bank account with the assumption that you will probably buy some military clothing. But honestly, do with this information how you want it, okay? No judgment. Being in the military introduces you to a lifelong community of countless coaches, mentors, and various network groups. So, example, on Facebook, every movement or group you can think of can be found on Facebook. There are countless groups for military affiliated people. So, I've seen military spouses, PCS to Germany groups, different types of NCO core groups, the officers groups, the warrant officers groups, sales groups, name it. Every military affiliated group or movement you can think of can be found on Facebook. Not just Facebook only, even in person, like our personal interactions, on phone interactions. Basically, the community you find yourself in when you join the military like follows you to your grave. It doesn't end, it's a lifelong commitment which promotes a strong sense of network, teamwork, leadership, and of course, lifelong connections. My last but not least two benefits left for us to discuss is the first one, the various retirement plan options. So there's BRS, which is the blended retirement system with pension. My personal favorite, the TSP, which is the thrift savings plan, which is similar to the 401k, medical retirement, and a whole lot. Technically, there are great options for you even when you are retiring. All I'm saying is there are great options in the military for you to look at and explore even when you are retiring. My last but not the least benefit of being in the military, precisely the US Army, is the veterans benefit. Starting strong with our very own popular one is the VA loans, VA healthcare, home loan programs, and the support that comes with you transitioning into the civilian life. So whether you have plans of staying in the military for long or short term, the military does not just let you go. They make sure they set you up for good. They make sure they set you up for success. They make sure you are suitably catered for even when you are leaving service. Whew. That was a handful, guys. Clap for me. Guys, it has been an amazing video shooting experience. Military TED Talk episode, let's call that. I had so much fun filming this one because I started prepping for this video like a long time ago because I wanted it to be very intentional and very information packed. Okay, and also guys, what do you think? Do we like this one-on-one sesh or we like our vlogs better? Let me know if this is working. Let me know if you are building a connection here. Am I actually talking to someone? Let me know if we are actually building our community. Okay. That being said, guys, this is where time will permit me to stop because your girl is hungry and I have to go get some food, as the foodie as I am. But I will catch you on the next one. Until then, be great. Always know that I love you, but whomever you worship loves you more. I'll catch you on the next one. Mwah.
water, water, water.
Mwah.